So go ahead and say, hey, everybody, welcome to the Man Shacks one more time.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Man Shacks.
Ooh, I like that. It was good inflection in your voice, bud.
I can help make it go deeper and like shriller if I want to make it nice and to sound like nice.
Yeah, you're just a pro podcaster already. So I think what we need to do now is decide on whether we want to keep our current intro music or spice things up a bit. This is episode 70, if you can believe it. This is our 70th episode. And so I'm going to turn up the volume on my computer so you can hear it. This is a low quality.
Okay.
But what vibe do you want for our podcast? Like, so what do you like? What kind of music should I look up?
I literally have no strong feelings about anything, so if I hear something, I'm like, oh yeah, I like that.
This one's called the Winchesters.
Nah, it's too gritty. It's not my vibe. It's not me.
Like a
and
Western.
Now I'm gonna talk about
what's we're gonna
crazy
jokes
news
at
story.
each other.
It doesn't sound fun like my crazy news stories usually.
All right,
do.
give me some keywords. I'm gonna look something up. Do you want like folk music or indie or something?
I do like folk music. That's fun.
Folk indie vibe. All right, this one's called Summer Walk.
Too slow.
Way too slow. I want some energy. Ugh, everything is slow. So I'm like a man.
If I was lost at sea, maybe.
How about upbeat? What's not folksy indie, but what is the bluegrass?
Oh, that's a very different vibe, JJ.
Oh,
Are you,
is it?
Are you ready for that?
30 seconds of bluegrass. Oh no!
Yeehaw! I love it, but I do love bluegrass.
I'm just excited because that's from a group called Caffeine Creek Band.
Caffeine Creek.
Oh my gosh, I love Caffeine Creek, but that does not fit at all.
Cool beans, man. Cool
How about
beans.
punk rock? Let's see what they got for us over here.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you just said pumpkin rock.
Pumpkin rock, pumpkin spice. It's time.
Nope.
I know that song. What is that? That's super familiar. That's like on a podcast that I know. I actually really like that a lot.
Yeah, you can do the podcast with somebody else and use that theme song.
All right, what else? Upbeat indie rock. Try not to make it too loud. Your face, I can't tell. You're kind of evaluating.
It says 10 things I hate about you to me for some reason.
Yes! Is that not like a fantastic thing, though? This next one's called Dad Bod.
Oh, okay. I'm getting weird vibes from this.
I like it. This one's called Fighter.
Well, that's kind of fun.
I like it a lot.
I think that's kind of fun. Oh,
there's
it's a real song.
Words.
Nah, I just want. This guy's voice is not that good either. Sorry.
Well,
his guitar riff was cool, but then he started singing, and I changed my mind. Sorry, man.
I don't mind songs with lyrics, but you have to check into copyright stuff. But this is a copyright-free site. That's why I'm on it.
Is this a Green Day song?
It's called Youth Party.
It's way too much electric guitar for our vibe.
Are you kidding? This feels like who we used to be when we first met. Like when we started
Used to be, keyword, used to be.
Oh, yeah. You could still be like that. That's
I'm okay not being like that anymore, honestly. I really am. Yeah, this feels very much like a good Charlotte song.
All right, how about this one? It says melodic punk.
It's too dark.
Yeah, too much. I swear, like that sounds like an MXPX. You know?
I listen to a lot of worship music, so that's a bad.
That's true. Summer walk.
Oh.
Too chill.
Maybe if we were.
It's the same thing.
That is way too funky for our vibe.
Yeah, it is. I like it. All right, this one's called Fashion Hip Hop Rock.
Yeah, I can see someone slowly walking down a runway to this. I'm good.
With like strobe lights
Too
behind
slow.
them or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna work. This one's called the band is Audio Coffee.
Too chill.
Yeah, way too chill. I want upbeat. That's what I really want. I'm looking for upbeat.
How is that audio coffee? If I'm using a metaphor like audio coffee, it's gonna be like wake up instantly. Like
You know what it
coffee
is?
gives you energy.
There's a Christian band called Audio Adrenaline, and they have the greatest band name that has ever been thought of, and everyone else is just trying to copy
That's
them.
the greatest band name ever thought of.
Audio Adrenaline is the greatest band name that has ever been thought up. I love it.
Not like you have an
so
opinion
much.
about this or anything.
I'm jealous of, like, for all the other bands out there. I'm like, oh, your band name's just not as good as Audio Adrenaline. Nah.
No, that's okay.
Called Exciting News. Wait,
It's fun, but I feel like we heard that one already.
isn't there a song that there's like an actual punk song that has that?
It sounds like a lot of songs
Yeah,
to me.
it does. It's stuck in my head. Summer Pranks.
Summer pranks. It's fun.
All right, I'm gonna keep that one on my top list. This one's called Country Rock and Roll. Nah, that's not our
It doesn't
vibe.
feel very rock and rolly.
I feel like we are looking for a nebulous thing that's something between.
I'm sorry,
my
it's because I
personal
haven't
taste and your
decided.
taste.
Yeah.
It's all good. Upbeat, energetic rock.
This is the same as that other one.
So similar, yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
I feel like I've heard that as a song before.
No, it's too slow.
No, very slow.
It's like building to something. It's like, no, we don't want that. Sunny Days.
Oh, that's cute.
I do like it. Let's see what it builds to. I don't know. What do you think?
The dissonant chord doesn't jive with me, but it's cute. I like it. It's still
Sunny
fun.
Days Indie by Audio Coffee.
Oh, that's another
Yeah,
audio
it's
coffee. You
another-
really like audio coffee,
I
don't
like
you?
them, and there's another one called Lemon Music Studio. It's a guy, right? His name
Sure.
is Leva, Leva.
Maybe his name's Leva. It's a very different vibe for our...
Yeah, that would be pretty.
To the Matrix! Get you through your rush shower! I can't keep up.
That voice?
I can't keep up with that kind of energy.
Bam, bam.
This is very different.
Is it weird? Like, we have a very lighthearted podcast, but I felt like it was too lighthearted. Like,
This isn't
one's-
serious enough,
this song
guys.
is called Big and Awkward.
Oh, it's way too slow.
Yeah, way too slow. This one's called Greetings. Let's see.
Oh, I kind of like this.
Yeah?
Oh, it's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, all right.
This is the first one I've actually kind of been like, okay, I could do that.
Bam, bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam.
I could do
Lemon-
without your Bama Dambas, though.
I don't think I can hear it without doing it.
It's not bad.
I like it. That's a good vibe. All right, that was plenty of time wasted on that. That was fun, though. Hey, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of The Man Shreks. I'm JJ.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are The Man Shreks. This is that place, if you're not familiar with our podcast, this is the podcast where you go to take a break from all the things that have a point. The internet has crazy stories, and we are here to tell you about them and then probably play some games and have a bunch of fun. All right. Are you ready to approach the news desk?
I am.
All right. You want to go first?
Sure, I can go first.
All
right. So my first story is just kind of a weird story about something that shouldn't exist there.
Nice.
So a shark was found on a riverbank in landlocked Idaho and causes alarm to locals, officials say.
A shark found on the river. Wow, this is a very popular story, like the whale in the Amazon rainforest that we did a couple weeks ago. A shark on a river, a saltwater shark?
It says a shark was discovered on a riverbank in Idaho last week, alarming residents of the landlocked state. Calls and emails reported the unusual discovery on the shores of the Salmon River near Riggins, inundated Idaho fishing game. On August 15. So wildlife officials responded to the area and found what appeared to be a salmon shark. The salmon shark, named for its diet of salmon, can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh 1,000 pounds. The discovery near the freshwater river left officials scratching their heads, but they assured the public not to be alarmed. They don't live in freshwater. They live in saltwater only. They don't exist in Idaho unless they're in an aquarium.
Idaho.
Yep. It says in Idaho, which is there's
not near the ocean.
Nowhere. It's a completely landlocked state. It says the salmon shark is typically found in the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Washington and Alaska, to central Baja California, Mexico, and in the Sea of Japan. So those are places where it's most commonly found. It's called a salmon shark. And that's what it says. They believe someone may have dropped the shark off on the riverbank as a prank, because this does not typically come to this area.
Do you remember way back? I feel like it was like the second or third episode of our podcast where there was like, wasn't there like high school students who put
put a shark, a great white shark.
Rafters,
yep. They hung it from the ceiling in the
it was like
cafeteria or whatever.
The mascot of the other team or something like that.
Yeah, it was the senior prank.
Yeah. Okay. That's what
this shark is apparently, they believe it probably was just placed there.
Gotcha. Okay.
It says no sharks have been observed swimming up our fish ladders lately, and the only known shark that can live in freshwater is the bull shark. We think it's safe to assume somebody dropped this on the shore for a good laugh.
Yeah, so, that's what I'm thinking too. That's ridiculous, but
isn't that weird though?
Well, because there was that story of the whale in the Amazon rainforest, and it's like, how did you get here? And it's like, it's out of season, but it was only like a couple dozen yards into the forest, so it was like, okay, if a big tidal wave came and it was like a baby whale, so it was like, this is feasible, but a shark in Idaho, that's not feasible.
It's just weird. Yeah, that's such a random state for finding a shark.
Man buys $400,000 Ferrari only for it to catch fire and burn to a crisp in minutes.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so YouTube influencer, his handle is Whistling Diesels, and so he bought this gorgeous red Ferrari, and they decided to drive it through a dead cornfield. So the cornfield was like stripped down, so it's just the little spiky brown pieces, right? And they drove the Ferrari through the field, and then they rented a van, and they were driving the van behind the Ferrari so they could film. Look at this amazing, awesome Ferrari. The little husks of corn or wheat or whatever it was, the little dry husks got caught in the tires and caught fire, burning up both the Ferrari and the rental van. All their equipment. I mean, everything got engulfed in fire. At one point, somebody tried, I watched the video. It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. This is, I don't understand why you would do that, but wow.
It's just so dumb. I cannot. The setting-based driving looks objectively cool. The dryness of the field, sparked with the heat of the Ferrari, resulted in flames that spread to his rental minivan and the surrounding area. Frantically, he and his film crew tried to save what they could, calling the local fire department almost immediately. Like, you can hear him yelling, "Call the fire department," as it catches.
How much did he pay for the Ferrari?
$400,000. He lost $500,000.
Sorry, you lost me at YouTube influencer.
Yes.
I was tuned out by then. That's ridiculous. This person deserved what they got.
The video hadn't been up for more than 72 hours. Its engagement soared past any expectation, garnering over 5 million views in a short time.
Okay, so he made back his $500,000 and will be just fine.
News of the incident quickly spread elsewhere as discourse ensued on subreddits.
Did it spread as quickly as the fire?
Yes. They discussed the video, mostly questioning his thought process and prior rationale.
Yes. I question the thought process of anyone who's an influencer, but especially that.
Some people said that maybe he staged the fire for views. Like, oh, he did this just to catch attention. I doubt it. It really does seem dumb, and it was just ridiculous the way it caught. Apparently, some people, an accusation, when you speculate that it was staged, that's a very serious accusation in the YouTuber world or whatever. So to make matters clear, he pinned a comment to his video's comment section that said, no, it wasn't staged. Anyone that can read human body language can tell this was real. Also, why would I burn up the rental van with all our stuff inside? My shoes, headphones, sunglasses, sentimental Polaroid photos, which, what?
Okay.
Tools, spare wheels, and tires and cameraman's gear also burnt. Sure, I make money destroying things, but I don't lie. Not everything is a conspiracy. So he's saying, nope, this is legit. I'm an idiot.
We already knew that, sir.
It's really amazing.
Wow.
When you're driving through a super dry field in super dry heat on a very hot car.
I mean, I guess I just don't understand. No, I don't understand why. I think it's ridiculous. And sorry, but that's natural consequences at its finest.
Yep. Well, and honestly, he still benefit. The only thing that's like the waste of the car,
Yeah,
buy
and the
one.
rental car, which apparently he, will have to.
But if you think about it, if your whole gig in life is creating content for likes and clicks, this is a perfect scenario.
Yep.
It's like, actually, that worked out great because going viral as an actual news story makes it go way bigger than you'd ever expect, and that's a big mess.
Yep.
So Whistling Diesel burned up a Ferrari.
Wow.
And the video is titled "The Fastest Way to Lose $500,000. My Ferrari is Gone."
Wow.
And it was filmed at a farm in Waco, Texas.
Oh my gosh. I think it's pronounced wacko. Seattle police arrest a burglary suspect found chugging gasoline in victim's garage.
Ew.
Body cam video shows.
What? Why would anyone chug? What?
So a burglary suspect in Seattle was found guzzling gasoline inside the garage of a victim after officers broke through the home's front door to protect a 17-year-old girl who was alone inside.
Oh no.
So the father of the teen called 911 around 11:30 on Friday to report that his daughter had texted him about a man with a wooden stick trying to break into their home.
Oh, that's terrifying.
So the officers arrived, but the teen was too afraid to answer the door and let them inside, which rightfully so.
Yeah, you don't
She's
answer the
not
door for a crazy
has no
man with
idea.
a stick.
So the officers heard loud banging noises coming from inside the home. So they busted through the door and began a search to protect the teen girl. They found a suspect inside the homeowner's car parked in the garage. So the guy busted the window of the car door and was sitting in the front driver's seat chugging gasoline out of a red gasoline canister.
That's really, really weird. Was he
I don't know.
intoxicated or
I have
something?
no idea.
Oh my gosh.
It said he had a gas can and then a hammer in his lap. He refused to obey commands and began instead guzzling gasoline.
Ugh.
So the body cam shows the suspect refusing to obey commands and chugging the gasoline, yelling at the officers. Then they got into the car and pulled the man out.
Wow.
Outside the car, the suspect continued to resist officers, but was eventually taken into custody.
I'm going to show my total ignorance here, but what happens if you drink gas? It's
I can't imagine
right?
it's toxic.
That can't be good.
I have so many questions for what was going on. Was this man like mentally disabled? Was he having issues? Was he on drugs? Was he drunk? Like,
well, poor kid.
Oh,
right?
I know. It
Terrifying.
said once the suspect was in custody and treated at the scene, the officers found the teen girl on the second floor of the home and escorted her to safety.
Okay, so she just ran upstairs.
Yeah, she did. The suspect was identified only as a 40-year-old male and was arrested for residential burglary and booked into the county jail.
Wow.
But oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like,
I like forget the breaking and entering part and scaring the kid upstairs. Like, that's all really horrible. But I'm trying to wrap my brain around drinking.
Well, that's the part that I don't get. Like, he locked himself in the car of the owner, like in the garage. He didn't even go into the house. He breaks into the garage, gets in the car, and then starts chugging gasoline out of a gasoline canister.
Gross.
What is going on there? It's just weird. I don't know.
Yep. Makes you think of like Stranger Things. When all those people, like,
start eating that fertilizer. It's weird.
And they were like possessed by some crazy mutant monster thing like that.
Right?
Ugh, weird.
I thought that was crazy and disgusting and bizarre.
We're just all about like cars and bad decisions.
Bad decisions.
Indiana man charged with driving Power Wheels car while intoxicated.
So he stole his kid's car and decided to drive around.
He was driving an Indiana man has been arrested after he was caught driving a kid's Power Wheel car while intoxicated, according to the Indiana State Report. Police, in a report from WRTV television in Indianapolis, the incident took place in Vincennes, Indiana, located between Terre Haute and Evansville on Highway 41. Law enforcement says John McKee, age 51, displayed signs of impairment and failed sobriety tests. They took him to the hospital. They found out he was under the influence of marijuana and other things.
Wow, other things.
Other things. The trooper on the scene reported the vehicle also had no lights or reflectors and was difficult to see.
Yes, that would stand to reason.
Thank you, officer.
I guess
He's been formally charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a prior conviction, which is a level 6 felony.
So the Power Wheels car counts as operating a vehicle?
Apparently.
So if I drive that thing down the road and get into an accident, it can be charged as me like operating a vehicle and like, wow.
It does make me wonder like how much of that, because if he has a prior conviction, right? So he's done something before. Is this just a way to trump up a charge and try and kind of make it,
something
like really trying to get him off the streets or take away his license? But
that is so bizarre.
At approximately 9 p.m.
Don't steal your kid's car and drink heavily. Like, why did he think that was a good idea? Like, was it like a bet? Like, hey, I bet you can't drive your kid's car around the block. And
yeah, you kind of have to be a small person to like make those go. Because if an adult
I never
sits
could
on them,
actually
they don't move.
sit in the Power Wheels car and reach the pedal successfully.
Well, and it's like he was operating it. He was driving the Power Wheels car down the roadway. Yeah, my favorite part of the whole thing is that they wrote him up for having a car with no lights or reflectors.
They're not meant to be driven at night, and they're not meant to be driven around actual town.
Like in the movie Cars, where they call him stickers because he's a race car. And he doesn't have lights. It's like, yeah, sir, the officer, these are stickers.
It's decorative use only.
The car is decorative.
Yeah, seriously, this is a child's plaything.
Driving it down the road. Driving it.
Was he related to the guy who caught the car on fire?
Doesn't say. Oh, was he related?
He just do it for clicks, likes, and shares.
Yep, that's it. He's an influencer. He just needed those clicks and likes. Are you ready for sponsor of your life?
I am.
All right, now if you don't remember, listeners, our little podcast is teeny tiny and we love it. We're just having fun making it and we hope you love it too. But nobody's giving us any money to sponsor or advertise. And so what we do is each week we take something in our life that is sponsoring us, something we would advertise if they would pay us. And then because they don't pay us, we just pump it up for free.
Yeah.
Are you ready for sponsor of your life? Yeah? Okay. What's sponsoring your life today? Tell me all about it.
Well, I like baking because it's fun and I like learning from my mom. And, well, it's fun because it's fun to take all those ingredients out and go mix, and then you can make stuff, and then out of those few things, you can make something really yummy.
It's true. Yeah, you've been making, what did you make this past week? You did all by yourself.
Cookies. I made some chocolate chip cookies, though they were kind of big and
yeah, you made really big.
Yeah, I made really big ones and really small ones and lumpy ones and smooth and fat ones.
They were really good though, huh?
Yeah, they were great.
Chock full of chocolate chips.
Yep.
That's a good sponsor.
We do.
So what's sponsoring your life?
So this past weekend, we went to Mackinac City with the boys. That was fun. We realized a couple weeks ago, actually, that it was only about a 2.5-hour drive for us from here, where we live now. So
it was our anniversary. It was a whole
That's true. It was our anniversary. So we thought it would be fun to do something, and we don't have any babysitters or anything around here. So we figured, why not make it a family trip? And it was fun. We went to Mackinac City and Mackinac Island for our honeymoon after we got married. So it just kind of felt like a appropriate trip to go up there, and it was fun. We had a good time. The boys had a blast looking for rocks on the beach and took a bunch of pictures, got ice cream, got fudge. It was a good day. We had a good time.
It was so good.
So,
it was,
yeah.
I mean, man, it was
our
good.
3-year-old just several times today kept saying, that was fun going to Mackinac. I like that ice cream in Mackinac. He's like, that was good city, Mackinac. I was like, yes, it was. So
it was just like a near perfect day.
It was beautiful.
It was gonna be cold, so we like brought sweaters, but it actually wasn't too cold. So
it was cold by the bridge when we're sitting at the picnic tables eating lunch, but that park is always cold because it's right on the water.
It was
windy.
Right? Like it was, it wasn't bad. But the boys got to look for rocks. They got to walk around. We went and did candy stores and playgrounds.
It was fun.
And, I mean, it was a day.
It was a really good day. It was.
It was a great day. So I'm gonna say sponsor of my life is just okay. This is dumb, but I think I have done this before. But worshiping with my family in church. I did this a couple weeks ago when we went to camp and we got to worship together.
Oh.
So I'm a pastor and I love being a pastor. I love to preach. I love to be up front. But every Sunday you want to honor God and worship God. And to worship as a family is a unique gift. And I didn't realize how special it is to be with your family or to sit where you want or that kind of thing. Because I always have responsibilities on Sundays. I'm part of the show, if you will. And so it's like, it's just so great to be able to sit with family on vacation. And so every time I go on vacation, I got a lot of pastor buddies in the area, and it's like my church is taken care of by our guest preacher or another pastor on staff or something. And it's like, oh, where are we going to go? And so this week we went to 242 Church, which was a ton of fun. My buddy, Pastor Jim, and I want to give a shout out because he said he does listen to the podcast and he said he loves it, which, he has poor taste in podcasts, but that's okay. We love him anyways. No, it was really nice. It was just fun to see him and to sit next to you and worship. And the kids,
it was nice.
They all went to Sunday school, which was rare, and they all had a good time.
I know our 3-year-old didn't want to leave Sunday school.
He broke
had
down
so much
crying
fun
because we were leaving. He was like, I want to stay here forever.
It was nice to worship together. It was a good, it doesn't happen very often because we don't usually sit together. I'm usually the nursery person. I don't want to make it sound like
I love our church, our home church, and like the ability to worship in that way when I'm preaching. That's still super awesome. I like that a lot. I love my job, but it's a unique gift to be able to worship together.
It is.
Worship band was on point, and the preaching was good, and Jim did a good job, and it was really fun. So, that's sponsoring my life today.
Nice.
All right, so for the rest of this episode, we thought it would be a lot of fun to play a game that we've played occasionally. I think we've only done it like once or twice, but we have a lot of fun with it. We play it a lot ourselves, but it's called 5-second rule. If you're not familiar, we have cards in front of us with categories, and you shout the category at someone, and they have 5 seconds to name 3 of something in that category. Sometimes you would think that that's like really easy, and sometimes it actually is easy if your brain can catch it. But if your brain gets stuck, it's super hard, and that's what makes it funny. So, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, I will read it to you and go. I think this one's hard. Name 3 hugs.
Friend hug, boyfriend hug, and body hug. I don't know what those things are.
What is a boyfriend hug?
I went from friend to boyfriend. I don't know. I honestly didn't know there were different types of like the side hug.
There's side hug or bear hug.
Apparently you're more.
What's the kids? The little Dutch kids hug, where your hips stay far apart. You know what I'm talking about?
That's not a hug.
No, that's
kissing.
a kiss, but like that. I don't know. I thought that one was crazy hard.
Yes, it was hard, and I did not do very well.
Right.
So, okay.
You ready?
Yes, I'm going to choose a different category this time. Okay, this one's super easy.
Boyfriend
you better get this. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 3 pizza ingredients.
Pepperoni, sausage, cheese, dough. Something.
No, that's
dough is an ingredient.
I know, but it just felt weird the way you said no.
I just needed to name lots.
Oh man!
Okay. I realized I was naming toppings, not ingredients.
Yeah, but they are technically ingredients.
I felt like that was legit.
Okay.
No, that was silly. All right, name 3 animals you see on safari.
Lion, giraffe, zebra.
Nice. Did I turn it too fast?
You said it as you were finishing saying it,
so I have to
couldn't
say
hear
it
you.
then flip it. Okay, but you still got it. So.
Okay. All right.
That was easier. I need to pick a harder one.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Okay, name 3 things you do when you wake up.
Brush teeth, breakfast, coffee.
I love that they're one-word answers. Brush teeth, breakfast, coffee. Except you don't brush your teeth, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I brush my teeth at night, but I forget. I don't do it in the mornings. What? I think this is really hard. All right, name 3 famous bald people.
I don't know.
George Costanza, Dave Ramsey, and Stanley Tucci.
Why are you answering it?
Because I just wanted to see if I could even do it. That's so hard. Famous bald people.
Oh boy. Is it weird that for some reason or another, all that came to mind was Tobias Funke?
Yes.
And I was like, that's not even his real name. His name is David Cross. So
yeah,
why?
but the character. That's
I
valid.
know.
I said
Anyway.
George Costanza, not Jason Alexander.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true.
All right, bring it on.
Whew, okay.
I like this.
Okay. Are you ready?
So ready.
Name 3 things that make you jealous.
Oh, money, fame, and food. If other people have food and I don't have
Who
food.
makes you jealous?
Yeah, man. Have you never been
Oh
jealous?
man, look at that food. So
like
jealous
go to
about
a
that.
restaurant and somebody comes
food.
out with better food and you're like, whoa.
What? No, I go to a restaurant and I order exactly what I wanted and I'm satisfied with it. I don't have weird jealousy issues like you.
Oh, okay. Name 3 things you do while no one is looking.
Pick your nose, scratch your butt, and I don't know.
Dance.
That's so much better than what
Sounds
I
really
said.
gross when nobody's looking.
I was imagining like what our kids do. Actually, our kids do that when we're watching, so
Yes,
I
they
don't
do.
know why I
Like
was.
making eye contact.
While making- yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this will be good for you because you'll never get this one.
No. Okay.
Name 3 1980s singers.
What? I don't know. Madonna, AC/DC, and the skinny guy.
Name
am
a
I
singer.
thinking of?
AC/DC. That's a singer?
Rolling Stones. That's a thing, right? Freddie Mercury, is that one? No, he's from the 70s. I don't know anything.
Queen is
But the
Oof.
guy, right? The singer.
Yeah,
I knew
mhm.
that much.
Go.
Name 3 book series.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Hunger Games.
Nice. Well done. You know, if you can
Yeah.
do it, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's getting that first one out. Sometimes when you struggle with the first one, it just all kind of
Yeah.
back ends, blocks up from there. Backs up is what I was trying to say.
Nice.
You ready?
Yeah.
Name 3 bacteria.
I have no idea. Bacteria?
I don't
There's
know.
like types of bacteria? I mean, yeah, but I don't know what any of them are called.
I don't
They all
either.
have ridiculous names.
Hey, I don't know. You said you were going to go like into
It's true.
science
I
as a
was.
field when you were in college. So
I was gonna, yeah. I was just gonna do
I was gonna
science.
do
I was gonna get a
science.
degree in
I was
science.
going to do science. Do you think doing science is cool?
Okay, Michael Scott.
Anyway.
Name
Okay.
3 ways to procrastinate at work.
Check your email, check Facebook, and check Instagram.
Nice. So social
I
media.
was going to say all things that do not, yeah,
Yeah, right.
they're not productive at all.
They are not.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Name 3 ways to wish someone Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and food.
You're going to say Feliz Navidad, which would have been good
that
too.
would have been perfect.
Oh, and food.
That's a way to say
Merry Christmas, JJ. Food.
Food. Okay, but if somebody
But watch
shows
out, he
up,
might get jealous.
there's-
Did someone throw a fruitcake in your face?
maybe. Ooh, yeah. I think this will actually be
Ooh,
super
okay.
easy, but maybe hard if your brain gets stuck.
Yikes. Okay.
Name 3 Jim Carrey movies.
The Mask, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Liar Liar.
Nice.
Whew, that was actually kind of hard. I was almost getting
like
stopped up.
That's what I mean. Like he's done so
He has
many
done
movies.
so many movies.
There's such a like huge variety to choose from.
Yes.
But I haven't thought about Jim Carrey in a long
yeah,
time. so-
haven't either. Okay. All right. Is it my turn to
Ooh.
ask you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just did you.
Name 3 female musicians.
Pink, Billie Eilish, and Katy Perry. What's weird is that the face in my head is Kelly Clarkson, not Katy Perry. But the name that came out of my brain.
I could, yeah. Well, that's great.
Ooh. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Sorry. My commentary. Most of this
Yeah,
is
it's
just me
just
going.
you reading out loud.
All right. Name 3 gifts given during the 12 days of Christmas.
Oh, do I have to say the number? Lords Leaping, Turtle Dove, and shoot. I
That's
was
hard.
thinking so much of it.
Yep.
I mean, I know all of them.
Five golden
Right, but I was wondering, did I
rings.
have to say the exact amount, or could I just rattle off the object?
I think asking the question
Like if I said geese
took you more than 5
and
seconds.
Lords of Leaping and
Yeah, I think you just throw it
Golden
out there.
Rings. Yeah,
Maids
that was
of
I
Milking.
made it's true. Name 3. Actually, I'm going to do this one. This one's better.
Yeah.
Name 3 Sesame Street characters.
Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, Oscar the Grouch, Grover, Elmo. Yeah.
I think that was 5.
Bert and Ernie.
Good job.
That's all I only know the classic ones. I know they've like added more, but
Yeah, I don't know all the new ones. You didn't name Elmo though. He's a classic.
I did.
Did you name Elmo?
I did. I
Oh,
thought I
I
said
didn't
Elmo.
think you did, but okay. All right.
Okay, now I wonder, do you want to play a game with me? Okay, now this is a game that Mommy and Daddy love. It's called 5-second rule. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, name 3 days of the week.
Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Want to do another one? Okay. Name 3 breakfast foods.
Bagels, toast, and butter, and cereal.
There you go. Very good. All right. Do you want to read one for me?
Oh, name 3 John Travolta movies.
Grease, Face Off, Taking a Pelham, 1, 2, 3. I think that's what I said last night. All right. Ready? Name 3 cheeses.
Stinky cheese, cheddar, and white cheese.
Good. Very good. Stinky cheese is definitely a type of cheese.
Ooh, name 3 animals you can find in a zoo.
Penguins, lions, and zebras.
Good.
All right. Name 3 animal. You ready, Liam? Name
Yep.
3 animals that can swim.
Penguins, fishes, and whales.
Nice. That's right.
This is hard.
It is.
Name 3 dairy products.
Oh, milk, cream, and butter. All right. Name 3 Christmas decorations.
Snowmen, light bulbs, and lights.
Light bulbs and lights, huh? That's the same thing. It's hard to think, right? Your brain just locks up. That's what's fun about it, though.
Oh, yes. Ooh. Name 3 types of window treatments.
I don't know any window treatments. What does it mean? Treat like washing them?
No, blinds, curtains, or drapes. Like
Oh, things that go on
Time is
windows.
out.
Those are called
Oh,
window treatments.
I would not.
Blinds are called window treatments. Curtains are called window treatments.
I did not know any of them. Ooh, this one's tricky. All right, ready? Name 3 yellow foods.
Cheese, butter, and oh.
Ooh, banana or corn on the cob. That would have been a good one. That's tricky.
It's so
Your
hard.
face when your brain like froze up was really funny.
Name 3 professional football teams.
Oh man, the Lions and the Bengals and the Patriots.
Just as it went out.
I almost because Daddy doesn't really know football very well. All right, ready? Name 3 movie theater snacks.
Hot dogs, corn dogs, and muffins.
I would love this movie theater. Popcorn is a big movie theater. Hot dog, maybe.
They have expanded. It depends on what type of movie theater.
It's true. It's true. You know.
I wish it would just have been name 3 foods.
Yeah, that would have been easier, right? Do you want to do one for me?
Ooh, this one's hard. Name 3 things you would find in a school locker.
Books, backpack, sneakers.
Neat.
All right. Name 3 things that you find on a farm.
Sheep, horses, and cows.
Whoa, you know your farms. Very good. Do you want to do one more?
Ooh, name 3 states with the coasts on Pacific Ocean.
California, Oregon. There's 3? Washington's on top, of course.
States.
I did not know.
Of
I
course.
did not know. That was really.
I like doing hard ones. I like doing hard ones because that gives.
Yep. I totally spaced on Washington. Oh, okay. Here we go. Final round. Name 3 snacks made with chocolate.
Chocolate granola bars, chocolate cake, and chocolate, chocolate cookies.
You were the one who makes the cookies.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for coming on the podcast, bud. All right, can you say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody.
All right,
Wow.
guys. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us while we play goofy games and tell you ridiculous stories about people and their cars.
Yes, yeah.
And yeah, we got some new theme music, and that's fun. And we got the kiddos involved, and that's always a good time. If you want to head over to Spotify or Apple Podcasts and leave us a review, that boosts us in the algorithm and helps more people find this fun, goofy podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Music Town anymore. I would say thank you to
I
Music
know.
Town, but it's not. It's
Thanks, theme song makers.
Thank you. Insert theme song. Are you ready to send us out with the mom joke of the week?
Yes. Where can you buy chicken broth in bulk?
I don't know.
The stock market. So bad. It's so bad.